Today we're making Mexican aguachile with some Vietnamese twists. It's summer and sometimes you just need to eat something cold and refreshing that doesn't require turning on the stove. Aguachile is one of my go-tos for these sweltering summer days, and today we're making a VietMex fusion version. We're substituting jalapeños with bird's eye chilies, red onion with shallot, and radish with kohlrabi. We're also adding in ngao gai, lime leaves, and most importantly, fish sauce for that extra umami kick. Instead of tortilla. And finally, we're serving with bánh phồng, shrimp crackers instead of tostadas or tortilla chips. For this recipe, you'll need shrimp, garlic, shallot, lime leaves, bird's eye chilies, ngao gai, i.e. culantro, cilantro, limes, cucumber, kohlrabi, fish sauce, salt, and shrimp crackers for serving.
We'll start by prepping our shrimp. Defrost your shrimp if necessary, then peel. I find that if you crack this top part of the tail, which is apparently called the telson, upwards, then hold the shrimp with one hand while gently pulling on the tail with the other, you can usually remove the tail fully intact. Next, devein your shrimp. Now we'll cut each shrimp in half by slicing along where the back vein used to be. Next, arrange your shrimp halves in a single layer on a plate. Pour about half the amount of lime juice over the shrimp, just enough to cover them. Salt the shrimp generously. Then let sit for 15 minutes. In the meantime, thinly slice shallot, add the sliced shallot to a bowl along with salt and enough cold water to cover, then set aside. Next, we'll trim off the top and bottom sides of the kohlrabi and peel. Thinly slice the kohlrabi, then cut into pieces measuring about 2 centimeters. I like doing this by cutting the kohlrabi first into halves or quarters. Add the cut kohlrabi to a bowl and sprinkle with some salt. Gently massage in the salt, then let sit for 5 minutes. Once the shrimp halves have sat in the lime juice for 15 minutes, flip them, then let sit for another 15 minutes. Rinse cilantro, then pick the leaves from the stems. For ngò gai, i.e. culantro, remove the tougher white part about 5 to 7 centimeters from the root end. Cut off the stem of your bird's eye chilies, then if you want to reduce the spice level, de-seed. To a blender, add garlic, cilantro, ngò gai, culantro, bird's eye chilies, and the remaining lime juice. Blend until smooth. Add in fish sauce to taste and stir well. Strain the sliced shallot. Rinse, then strain the kohlrabi. Thinly sliced cucumber. This is optional, but I like flipping the shrimp halves back over to the outer side because they look better this way. Here, I'm also moving them to a new plate because my original plate was too small to hold the sauce we're about to pour over the shrimp. Pour the sauce evenly over the shrimp. Arrange the sliced cucumber, kohlrabi, and shallot over the shrimp. Refrigerate for 30 minutes. Chop up some more cilantro and culantro. This will be to garnish our aguachile later. Thinly slice lime leaves into very fine ribbons. I recommend removing the spine of the leaves. Slice up more bird's eye chili for garnish. Heat a neutral oil in a small pot or frying pan, then fry shrimp crackers according to package instructions. Garnish aguachile with sliced chili and herbs and serve with shrimp crackers.
Let's taste. I got my shrimp cracker. Add the whole shrimp. I don't know if you can hear that sizzle. Happens when you add something liquid to these crackers. Piece of cucumber, piece of daikon, a little bit of the shallots. Look at that. That is so good. The combination of the spiciness, the acidity, and the umami kick from the fish sauce really reminds me of gai, Vietnamese salads. It's funny, this tastes so familiar to me.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel and visit mmbonapetit.com for more Vietnamese and French recipes.